Well, I guess I've been going live all that time, not knowing that. I'm trying out something new today. Oh, by the way, what's going on, y'all? It's your man, not your boy, Ted E. Fame, formerly of Tony Williams Platters. Back at it again with another episode of my 10 years of being a member of Tony Williams Platters. I've been fooling around with my camera, so if you notice the first couple of minutes, you didn't see nothing. You saw me just adjusting things, trying to figure out, because I didn't like from my last live, I had used a different lens on the camera on the phone instead of using a selfie. I'm using the actual camera facing the other way, so I have to. And since I'm doing this all by myself, nobody's helping me. I have to test it and make sure the angle's right because I can't see because it's not a selfie now, so I can't see if I'm exactly right. So I'm kind of hoping that that's cool until it comes up on YouTube, and then it will show me. Eventually, it takes a minute for YouTube to catch it. But anyway, I'm gonna just talk a little jibber jabber until I find it. Because sometimes it takes a minute to upload to YouTube. So I understand that. But today, while that's happening, wait a minute. Let's see. Because then I have to make sure that, is that it? Damn. All right, come on, YouTube. Don't be playing with your boy. Anyway, I'm going to assume, and if not, then I'll just have wasted how much time, and we'll just go back and do it again. No problem. Everything is a learning experience. Ooh, I got my ear on today because you know the temp out here in Southern California, the temperature is pretty warm for this type of year. Matter of fact, what is the temperature right now? It don't say, but the last time I checked, it was like 80 something degrees. So maybe 79, 80, 82 degrees, somewhere around there. Today, we're going to stay in the Caribbeans because, if I'm not mistaken, my last live, we were talking about the Jamaica tour, Caribbeans. We actually, the Caribbeans was, besides Asia, was one of our biggest tour destinations. So we ended up doing virtually every Caribbean island, especially here in America, from Puerto Rico, Aruba, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Virgin Islands. Matter of fact, today we're going to talk about Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. So in Puerto Rico, we were at the Hilton Hotel in San Juan. And that was another place where we actually stayed in the hotel and we performed in the showroom in the hotel. So that was cool. So I love those gigs when we do gigs in the hotels, because you stay in the hotel, only thing you have to do is come from your room and go straight to the showroom, theater, go to the dressing room, get ready, go on stage, do your show. Do your stage, go back to your room, go do your thing. I love those shows. And also in the Dominican Republic. We was on one of those resorts. I love those resorts too, because we played at the dinner theater there on the resort, and that resort was called Casa de Campo, and that was in what's the capital of the Dominican Republic? Damn it. My mind is slipping. It'll come back to me. But anyway, we were there, and both places were 2 weeks engagement. And what I liked about those, we did I think we did one show. We worked 5 days a week. Was their book, but so I think Monday in Dominican Republic at the Casa de Campo. I think we had Monday and Tuesday off, and then we worked on Wednesday. And the weekdays we did one show. Friday we did 2 shows. Saturday we did 2 shows. And Sunday we did one show. Also in Puerto Rico, we only did one show. We did the evening show, and I liked the Puerto Rico. Like I said, we were at the Hilton, so we was in the showroom at the Hilton. Nice little theater. I loved it. Very comfortable. And man, the memories. I'm trying to. Here we go. So let's see what we got. Man, that looks good already. That looks really good already. Hold up. Give me a minute, because I wasn't expecting that camera. Man, that looks good already. Yeah, that looks really. Yeah, that's a big difference. Oh, and the camera is wider. Oh, okay. So the selfie is not as wide. Okay, I got it. Got it. I like that. That's better looks. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way from now on. Anyway, where was I? So, in Puerto Rico, we were at the Hilton. Like I said, we was at the Hilton. So the thing, I know, I'm just getting slide check. I know that. The thing that it was, I can say the most was that is memorable is the interacting that I get to do with the fans, especially after the show. We'll meet and greet people. And because we stayed in a hotel that we performed in, I would occasionally see fans who probably saw one of the shows just mingling through the hotel, maybe on the elevator, on the escalator, going to in and out of the hotel, or going to eat in one of the dining rooms. So, and because here's a humbling story. Around that time, I was kind of feeling myself being in the business and all, and I kind of got a little big-headed. Looking back on it now, I didn't realize. I guess maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, the story goes: me and the drummer, we had lunch, and we was coming from the where we eat lunch at the hotel, and we were going back to our room. So we were getting on the escalator to go back up, and a fan came up and said to me, I really enjoyed your show. Can you sign my autograph? And I brushed him off. No, I'm busy. I don't feel like it now. And I didn't realize till the drummer said to me, man, you should never do that. If a fan approaches you and respects you enough or appreciates you enough to ask you for your autograph, That means they enjoyed you. Don't ever, those are the people who pay your salary. Those are the reason why we work. If they don't come see the show, we don't get work. And he was 100% correct. He was 100%, he was totally correct. And I felt real bad. I was hoping I would run back into that fan again to apologize and to actually sign the autograph, maybe even give him a free ticket to the next show. But I didn't see him again. But that was a little lesson I learned. That was in Puerto Rico. And we did get the chance to go out. Oh, I got to tell you about the stories on our days off. So in Puerto Rico, I rented a car. I went out to a club by myself and parked the car. And you know those big round pillows in the parking lots, and you park the car next to them? So, my stupid ass, I didn't realize when I parked the car that I had the wheel turned. So when I got back in the car, I was going to do a Papa Willie backing up. Well, you know, when I backed up and Papa Willie, the car slammed, bam, right into the pillow because the wheel was turned around. So, oh God! And I put a big dent in the car. I had to pay $250 to get that dent fixed. Although those motherfuckers overcharged me, you know, in Puerto Rico they could have probably fixed that for $50. Yeah, so that happened in Puerto Rico. Funny. Oh, the Puerto Rican, oh man, the people, the women, very nice, very nice. I don't know if I should tell a story because it's kind of personal. No, I'm not going to tell a story. It's a Papi Por Favor story. And basically the story goes, I had the privilege of having a woman whisper into my ear, Papi Por Favor. And I didn't know what that meant because I didn't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. And make a long story short, I had somebody translate it for me and tell me, what does Papi Por Favor mean? And it means, Daddy, please. So that's all I'm saying about that story. Okay, connect the dots, and you know where that story is heading. So yeah, that's the Papi Por Favor story. That was in Puerto Rico, and it was great because we go. So we're the Hilton in Santo Domingo's is the capital of the Dominican Republic. I know they come back to me. Santo Domingo's, Casa Campa, that's in the Dominican Republic. But in San Juan, Puerto Rico, we were at the Hilton. And the Hilton is right on the beach. Right on the beach. So you can come out the hotel and walk straight to the beach right there. So it was beautiful. I would leave, sometimes I would just go out my room and just go and get in the water on the beach. It was right there instead of getting in the pool. I love that. I like that salt water, and you know, we was in the shadow area of the beach, so it didn't go too far. But it was I'm just remembering that time. 1984. Yeah, 1984. I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I might be a little wrong with the year because we're talking a long time ago now, right? So sometimes those dates are a little shaky. Sorry. But I know it was the mid 80s, so it had to be. And I know what show was around the other big shows that would happen around that time, other tours that would happen around that time. Because the mid 80s, we were working like crazy. We were being booked everywhere. So that was a really good time to be a member of the Tony Williams Platters. Who else? Yeah, so the time and I can't even tell you the truth. What time of year? I think those Caribbean shows tours usually was in the wintertime because I always remember having on big coats leaving New York because we were based in New York and leaving New York and getting on an airplane and getting to one of those places it's hot as hell and we got to take off all these coats and stuff. And I'd be thinking, damn, I don't ever want to go back to New York. I guess that's why eventually I moved out here to Los Angeles, where I'm at today, living in Los Angeles. I was born and raised in New York, but even still, I hated the wintertime. I hated the cold. I hated the snow. I hated the wind. I hated putting on layers of clothes because it's so cold. It's been so long since I've been in the winter. I almost forgot what it feels like to be freezing cold. Anyway, so yeah, that happened in Puerto Rico. Then let's get to Dominican Republic because that was a trip of itself. Actually, I met this sweet girl, sweet Dominican girl, kind of like light caramel brown skin, nice silky hair, beautiful shapely body, man. Oh man. And she was one of those good girls because I met her at the resort and she worked at the resort. So I didn't meet her in no club. So she wasn't one of those girls. She was one of those good girls. She dressed nice. She ain't no provocative clothing. And she was one of those sweet girls. She was one of those kind of girls you would marry. And she really liked me. And we spent a lot of times together. And you know, it's funny, and I can be honest, this is one of those few times where I met a girl chick and didn't have sex with her. I felt kind of, she was special, and I didn't want to just leave her with that memory, which might have been not a good for her because she would be expecting I was going to come back and get her, take her back to America, marry her and have babies and all that stuff. And no, that wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. I'm in my prime. Shit, I'm in my early 20s then. You know, it's funny because some of the serious relationships I had with women were in my early 20s. By the time I got to my later 20s, I ain't had time for no serious relationship no more. I was already turned out. I had been with so many women by the time I couldn't see myself being with one woman. I just could. And we're traveling all over the world, and everywhere we go, I'm getting all this attention from women. So, yeah, that's why today I'm 64 years old. I've never been married and don't have any children. And I'm still single to this day. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I love my life because I'm used to being alone. I've been, you know, I know people. I can go out and be around people, but I'm so comfortable with spending most of my time in solitude because it keeps me fresh and keeps me focused and it keeps me young. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Matter of fact, once I retire at 70, I'm going to retire. Right now I'm in the film and TV industry, or acting, more or less. I'm doing commercials and stuff now. So I'm going to retire at 70, and then I'm moving to Africa and just spend the rest of my life loving being alive and everything that encompasses that. So that's what's going to happen when I retire. But right now I'm going to spend these next 6 years. That's all I got left. 6 years. I'm going to dedicate that to this acting thing. I'm retired now. All you Platters fans, I'm retired from being a member I'm retired from being a member of the Platters. I mean, of singing, being a Platters member and performing, singing for a living. I'm retired from that. I will go out occasionally and sing around town, various clubs that people know me at, just for the fun of it, you know. But as far as making a living as a vocalist, I'm retired from that now. Had a good, nice run. Oh, don't get me wrong, I can still sing. I could sing. I'm singing better than ever right now. I took care of my voice, didn't abuse it, didn't overuse it. So yeah, I'm singing better than ever right now. But the Dominican trip, that was around. It was in December. I know it was in December. Also, we went out. Oh, here's a story. So once we left we had some. I met some people that worked there on the campus, on the compound, and they wanted to take me out. I asked no, they didn't. I asked them, can they show me around town, local, into some little bars and clubs. I just wanted to see how you locals live. So they took me out, and one night, middle of the week, I think it was on a Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember, and went to some bars. And I shit you not, I go into this bar. A guy walked in with a holster with a gun here and a gun here and a gun here. And there was some big ass guns. And I'm thinking to myself, what the? Huh? Oh shit. It's legal to apparently it must have been legal to have guns in that time. And I felt scared and uncomfortable because I'm thinking, guns, alcohol, and women don't mix. Because alcohol is going to rear somebody up about some woman, and it's going to be finished. And I had a few girls in that bar trying to give niggas some attention. Sorry, the word. Trying to give a brother some attention. But I didn't know if any of these men in that bar would have been jealous of me spending time with these women and might want to come at me. And I ain't carrying no gun or nothing like that. So I'm like, hey, yo, I told the dude I was with, I told the people, actually a couple of people, I told the people, hey, let's go, man. I'm not comfortable here. So we left there. We went to some little small restaurant that was like an outdoor eating kind of restaurant. They had tables and stuff like that, which was cool. And you can hear the music. I love that music. They was playing salsa or whatever that music was playing. And it's beautiful weather. So, and it was in the evening time. So everything just felt good. And they had some good ass weed, you know. So we ate, and then we went back to the resort, Cassidy Campo. We went back there. And there's a lot of stuff to do on the resort, you know, because it's a resort. But with the resort, it's usually people from, you know, tourists. And I wanted to mingle with some of the locals because I don't need those guys to be at the compound because they all speak English or whatever, and I can meet tourists on my own, which I did. And some of those chicks was wild as crazy. I can't tell you some of the stuff we did with some of these women when they come to these resorts and the shit that they like to do. Oh my God. Stories. Anyway, it was fun. Just thinking about, I can tell you guys, mostly being on tour with the Platters, and being in my 20s, so basically being a kid, it was more fun and excitement than anything else. Because all those guys were older guys, but other guys, they were settled, so they wasn't going out. They would do the show, go back to the hotel room, order up food room service, go to sleep, wake up, and do their little routine and go to the show. So they were setting their ways. Where God, me, I wanted to go out. I wanted to see everything. I wanted to experience everything. I wanted, I could stay up all night, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do all that. So it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time for me to be that age in my mid-20s, in my early 20s, early to late 20s. I've been in class for 10 years, from 22 to 32 for 10 years. That time period is my best years of being a man, coming into my full manhood. Great, 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 great stories. So anyway, we also, when we do those shows, if I didn't mention before, we're usually the only act. So we're the only one on the bill. So those shows are usually an hour plus. And like I said, when it's an hour plus shows, each member of the group gets the same lead and give Tony a break, so we could extend the show out. So I would sing two songs, and my two songs would be "Wash the Shore," which was a hit by the Platters after Tony left, with Sonny Turner singing lead in around late 60s, 67, 68. And a big hit by the Isley Brothers called "Shout." And that became the encore song at the end of every show, where I get to leave the audience with a lasting impression of the Platters after listening to me sing all those love songs. And then I'm come up there with this high energy song. It was a great balance to the show, and people love it. Matter of fact, you can go to before I forget, please go to my channel and like the videos, watch the videos, and subscribe to my channel, and let other people who you know that are Platters fans know about the last surviving member of Tony Williams Platters that has a YouTube channel that's dedicated to the Platters, where he tells you stories about his time being a member of the Platters and working with Tony Williams for 10 years. Also, on my playlist, you'll see the categories where I'll have one category will be dedicated only to the Platters and my time with the Platters. So you'll see videos of me singing with the Platters on tours and in different shows. And you'll see me making these live stream videos where I talk about those tours and those shows and the things that occur like I'm doing right now. You'll also find other categories with me, with my own original music that I recorded. I recorded 4 CDs, and I have that music posted there. You can listen to my own music, and I have videos of me on tour with my own group outside of the Platters, performing around the world, Japan and other places, Singapore and other places like that. I was really big in Asia. Asia was really special to me. They loved me out there. I got to go to so many different countries in Asia, from Singapore all the way to Japan, and everything in between. So Asia was great for me as a solo artist. That's Teddy Fame, outside of the Platters. So I was able to do that for like 10 years, or at least 10 more years after the 10 years of the Platters. Like 10 years of that. Wow. Yeah. Also, you'll find other on my playlist. You'll find other things. You'll find acting stuff. Like I said, I'm acting now, so you'll find stuff that I've been in as an actor. If you want to check out some of those things, those are there also. So there's a variety of things that I've done in the entertainment business that outside of the Platters that you guys might be interested in seeing and finding out. So please do. I'm here at my spot, so I dress casually. You know, I don't need to get all dressed up anymore. My t-shirt on. You know, it's hot. I got the air conditioning on. I'm comfortable. It's private, and it's cool. So I hope it doesn't offend anybody that I'm wearing like the tank top, muscle shirt, or whatever you call it. Also, let's see. I want to cover a lot of bases. What time is it? Because I got some things. That's okay. I got time. I got a few more minutes. I want to think of anything else that I wanted to touch on, because the early part of being a member of the Platters, Tony was, how can I say, bearable. He was okay. It was the later years where he started deteriorating and the voice and everything starts going. But those earlier years, being in the group in the early 80s, the shows was pretty okay. You know, no way was he the Tony of the 50s, but it was passable. It was good enough that people at his age, he was in his mid to late 50s. Actually, if he died in 64, so he was 54 when I joined the group. So he was in his mid 50s, and through his mid 50s too, he died at 64, which I am today. At this time, I'm 64. Can you believe that? Anyway, so those was fun. Those were a lot of fun. Trying to think, I don't want to leave out anything, and since I'm basically, somebody's here. Who's that? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to somebody's thing. Oh, Matt. Matt, buddy, you here? What's good? How you doing, Matt? I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. Because I can't see now because the camera's telling us, so I have to look over my computer. So anyways, I noticed that you got those somethings on computer. My buddy Matt, nice to see you again. Yeah, you know the story. You know what happened. You know why I haven't. What happened to my old channel, and this is my new channel. So I learned my lesson. So now I'm starting from scratch. Got to build up my subscribers all over again. But the good thing about StreamYard that I find fabulous is that I don't need 1,000 subscribers to go live. I can go live through StreamYard immediately. So I'm able to get back to live because I prefer doing live now than making a video and posting it. I like this live phase. Do it and talk. And nice to see you back. Hopefully Doo-Wop might show up again, which will be cool. And we can pick up where we left off at. I got to put my glasses on. I'm gonna leave my glasses on. I'm sorry, so I can read this. Yeah. Well, you know, the dedication. I'm always with something I believe that I get into and I like. You can take it away from me, and I'll just build it back up again. I've always been that way of reinventing myself and starting from scratch. I can't tell you the amount of times I have started from scratch all over, and no complaints, because it's a life learning lesson. I learned a lot in life from starting from scratch, man. I learned patience. I learned what it takes to be consistent, be focused, and to be dedicated. All those stuff. You got to get knocked down to get back up on your feet and succeed in life. A lot of times, the people who succeed most in life have been knocked down a variety of times. over and over again, but they kept getting back up. What's that? I'm like a weeble, I wobble, but I don't fall down. Yeah. And I enjoy doing these YouTubes, man. I enjoy talking, and as you know, I got so many stories about the Platters, so many stories about my career and the stuff that I'm doing that I like to share. I mean, why keep all this stuff to myself? I'm gonna share it with you guys. That seems the right thing to do. What you wrote, man. It all comes from a passion for content creating for just enjoyment. That's right. That's exactly right. Not everything is about money. That's exactly right. And I enjoy that. But I'll tell you this, Matt, I've been keeping up with you, even though I wasn't able to start a new channel when my old one got canceled. I was still able to go on YouTube and watch videos. I just couldn't comment and I couldn't log in because I didn't understand that in order here's a secret, man. I'm gonna tell you something. This is something you're gonna find interesting. So if you ever get terminated by YouTube, you cannot start a new YouTube channel using your old Google account and your email account. You gotta open up a new Google account and a new email, and then you can start a new YouTube channel. But you cannot start a new YouTube channel on your old Google account and your old email. So if you notice on this YouTube I'm going by my birth name, Theodore Williams Jr. But I can entitle it Teddy Fame, formerly of Tony Williams Platters. But officially it's called Theodore Williams Jr.'s YouTube channel. And that way it's like a brand new channel. So that enabled me to start this new channel. This new account. Yeah, new account. So and I didn't realize that till months later, because if you remember, my old channel got terminated in April of this year. And between April of this year and I would say August, I didn't have access to YouTube as far as personally able to use YouTube. I could watch videos. So I could still watch people's videos. So I was seeing some of the stuff that you were posting, but I couldn't comment on it. But then after I realized that how to start a new YouTube channel, and realized I lost everything. I lost any money I made on that old channel. Everything is gone. It's okay. I had up to how many subscribers? I think I had up to about 1,200 subscribers when the channel got canceled, which is okay because some people, I've seen some people who had like 1 million subscribers and got their channel terminated. So that was crazy. So I didn't feel so bad. I understood. Lesson learned. I should not try to monetize everything, every video that I was doing, especially the ones that was set copyrighted. So the lesson I learned was, if I ever monetize a channel again, any videos that has a copyright on it, I'm not gonna monetize. I'm only gonna monetize videos that has no copyright. So that's where I made my mistake at. I had a bunch of those videos that I was trying to monetize, and I guess that's why they said I was spamming and giving out false information, and this was not a legit channel and all that mess. Anyway, long story short, it's all over. I'm back again, starting over fresh. It's gonna be even better. I even like this new channel that I made better than the old one. I got some better videos, nicer videos that I posted. And it feels fresh, and I like this fresh feeling. What you wrote? Lesson learned. I haven't monetized any of my videos either. That's smart. Don't monetize your videos, Matt. Oh, we have Angela Violent. Oh, Angela! Angela Valentine, what's up, girl? Welcome to my channel. I hope you're a subscriber. I hope you subscribe to my channel. If not, please do. How you been? I'm happy that you've been following me. Hey, Matt, this is an old friend of mine. Me and this woman go back to 2007. Matter of fact, Angela, you know, I was thinking about that play, and you know what I remember? I auditioned for you. You and whoever else was in that panel in that room for audition. I just remember you were one of the people who judged me. And was it you who told them to put me in the play? Because I remember you being one of those judges there. Now I'm thinking about it. And I always want to ask you, did you have anything to do with me becoming part of that play? Because that was one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I had so much fun working with you guys. And that play was incredible. I still watch it. I don't think I have it on my YouTube channel. Yeah. All right, Angela, she just got to subscribe. Oh, wow. I forgot. You came to see me at the Russian nightclub, too? Wow. That was in Queens. Man, that was so long. That was 2000. I met, you know what's crazy? Angela, if you remember, that same year, right after the play, after we did the play, Sex is More Than a Three-Letter Word and 69 Ain't Just a Number, I had left and came to LA right after that play. So I met you. We did the play together. And I think maybe a month later is when I left LA, New York, and I came out here to LA. And I've been out here in LA ever since. And you know, you notice I got my, what you wrote? You're amazing. Yeah, thank you. If you notice I got my SAG after union card. Where's my, I just got my new one. Cause they got to send you a new one every 6 months or something like that. And I just got my new one. Where's my new card? I just got my new one. Matter of fact, it's almost time. Here's my new one. That's my new card right there. And I says actor performer. And I've been a SAG AFTRA member now for going on 2 years. Going on 2 years now. And I want to thank you, because I'll consider that you're partly the reason why I'm a SAG member. But you know my dedication, you know how dedicated I am. Well, you could tell, by the way, how well that I prepared myself for that play and how prepared I was that I'm dedicated to that kind of stuff. Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. The easiest way to become a SAG AFTRA member is to do background work. I wish I knew this, Angela. I wish I knew this when I was in New York. I would have joined Central Casting. Central Casting is a background company that puts you in TV shows and movies and stuff like that. Background casting company. That's what I started with out here in LA. That's how I got my jump. And when you get picked to be on these shows, they give you vouchers, and you start off as a non-union vouchers. But occasionally they might have some extra union vouchers, and occasionally they'll give non-union people, they'll change you from non-union to union vouchers. because they have to have a certain amount of union people on the set before they can put out all the non-union vouchers. So if they have some leftover union vouchers, they have to use those vouchers. So they'll give it to us. All you need is 3 union vouchers, and now you're eligible to join SAG. And now to join SAG is $3,300. But you can pay them in installments. You have to put down an initial amount of $1,200 and then pay off 5 monthly installments of like $400 something dollars. But once you put down the initial $1,200, you can actually start working as a SAG actor while you make the payments. But you won't get your card until you make your final payment. So I hope that helps you join SAG, because the benefits you get now from SAG. Oh, by the way, I also got a commercial agent. I have a commercial agent now. So I'm doing like auditions. I get my agent gets me like at least 2 auditions a week. And here's a cool thing. Most of the auditions are self-tape auditions. Like what I'm doing now with my phone, they'll send me the info and the script, and I'll just act it out and record myself acting out, and then I'll upload it to the site. And then if there's a callback, it might be a Zoom callback. We'll do a Zoom callback, or sometimes I'll go to where they have holding auditions at. But it's so cool, man. And I would suggest, Angie, try to get you a commercial agent and focus on doing commercials. There's more opportunities to work in commercials, because as you know right now, there's a strike. TV films, I haven't done any work this year on TV and films. But that doesn't affect commercials. So that strike has nothing to do with commercials. So you can still audition stuff for commercials. And in print, because last week, if I had posted on Facebook that I had I went down to San Diego last week to do a photo shoot for a Medi-Cal commercial. Yeah, can you believe that? For Medicare, I'm saying Medi-Cal, Medicare commercial. My agent found my niche, Angie. My agent found my niche for me. She got me as an older adult, so she sends me up anything from like 55 to like 70, and less competition, because they don't actually have people that age doing this stuff. They have people to present people who look that age, and so yeah, I'm getting a lot of that kind of stuff. So it's really, really cool doing that. So yeah, I'm happy that you found me, and I'm happy that you found my life. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 4 p.m. West Coast time. So what's that? 7 p.m. your time. So yeah. So I hope that's good enough information for you. But that's how I'm making it out here. That's how I'm doing out here. I still sing. I go out. I'll sing around. And this is what this channel is for. And I have other people following me. It's for the Platters fan. This channel is specifically for people like the Platters. And I'm telling them about my 10 years being a member of the Platters. But yeah, I'm happy you found me, Angie. And please, if any of this information can help you, because I appreciate you and I appreciate the help that you did for me, and got me started in my acting career. Because believe it or not, that play was the first real acting job that I got. That's starting my career, because before that I was singing, and I was taking some lessons, but I hadn't actually done any work. So that was actually No, now in Japan I was doing some stuff, but that was not really. No, so that play was the first play. I ain't never did a play before. So that play was the first play I ever done. And that got me started. I think if you go on my channel, you might, if you don't have a copy of it, play. If you go on my channel, you might find it under the acting stuff. And because me and you in the scene with me doing the Pimp Professor. So that one is really fun. People love that scene. People will love that scene, that Pimp Professor scene. You so funny in that scene too. I love the part when I did my hand like this to you. That shit was ad-lib because you had knocked my wig off. You knocked the hat off my head and shit. I did that thing. That was ad-lib. That was really ad-lib. It was funny as hell. But anyway, thank you, Angie. And I hope some of this information helps you become SAG. Okay, guys. Matt, if you're still there, little buddy, I'm back. I'll be here as we normally do 3 times a week. Eventually, now that you've come back, what I'm going to do, Matt, is the next time I go live, I'm going to drop the link in the comments so you can join me and we can go live together like we used to. That would be fun to do that. I got to get me one of those headsets with the microphone and things. So, because I got this little thing here so I can hear you guys and talk clearly without it be plugged in. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me. I love everybody. Peace. I'm out of here.